What's up, everybody? This is the Properties and Pourovers podcast. My name is Adam Colbert, and I'm here with a very special guest, Miss Kathie Sonner. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Adam.
Can you tell us a little bit about where you're currently living and what your business looks like right now?
Absolutely. I am living in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And I'm wholesaling currently in
Cool.
the area. I am also a gator lender as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. And so for wholesaling, like your main strategy for lead generation, are you going direct to seller, direct to agent?
I'm going direct to agent
Okay.
in a program known as Blaster.
Okay. Cool. And so just calling them up, building a relationship, and have them send you potential properties that you can take down.
Yes,
Awesome.
exactly.
Cool.
And it records everything inside the program. So it keeps it
Awesome.
all really organized.
Yeah.
From agents, the number of contacts that I've made, as well as opportunities, properties.
Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah. So you have like this nice CRM that tracks all your conversations.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. And so you're in Nashville. Is that your main like target market, or are you looking all over Tennessee or in various other markets?
I'm staying really focused within Nashville and the surrounding communities.
Okay.
I will go out a little ways. I currently have a fix and flip in Columbia, which is
Awesome.
about 40 minutes south
Yeah.
of downtown.
Cool. Okay. And so how long have you been in this space?
In wholesaling,
Yeah.
3 months.
Wow. Super
Yeah.
early. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's awesome. But you're putting in the work. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess as real estate as a whole, like you said, you're getting into this flip. Was that during that 3-month time frame that you closed on that?
No, it was actually before I found the Blaster community.
Okay.
In general. I was out there kind of doing everything by myself last year and just felt this pressure to jump in and do something.
Gotcha.
And ended up with a property that had needed more rehab than I had the skill set for.
Sure.
So fast forward to when I joined the Gator Group, I met my JV partner there.
Amazing.
And a man named Blake Paulisa. He's
Okay.
absolutely phenomenal.
Shout out to Blake.
Yes, absolutely. He came forward within the community. I had posted a picture on in the community, and he came forward and said, "Hey, I want to help you.
Awesome.
What can I do? I have experience with this."
Yeah, that's perfect.
And yeah, we created a JV agreement. We got a PML for the renovations, and it'll actually be market ready in about a week.
Amazing. That's awesome. Let's hope for a quick sale.
Yes.
But yeah, that's so cool about these communities, right? Like Sub 2, Astro, Gator. Like everyone is just such a go-giver and want to collaborate with each other, and that we can all win, make money together.
Yeah,
it's so like
absolutely.
countercultural to what the traditional like bigger pockets or these RIA events and stuff. Everyone kind of keeps that information close to the chest, and all these
Right.
people are just open books, which is super cool.
And to be honest, I had put it out there initially as a fire sale. Just an offering, hey, if you know how to do this, why don't you buy it from me and do
Yeah,
it? And
you
he
just
was
wanted
like,
to get out from under it.
yeah. And he came in, he's like, no, I want to help you.
Awesome.
Like, where do you find that?
Yeah.
You don't.
That's so cool.
So, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, well, so what did life look like before you got into real estate?
Most recently, I'm a birth doula.
Okay.
So on my
cool.
Instagram is Mama Nash Doula Services with
Awesome.
underscores. And I started that career. I'm fairly new to Nashville, 4 years new.
Okay.
I came from Southern California, and I had a startup business there that I sold before moving out to Nashville.
Very cool.
And I got out there, decided to become a birth doula, got certified. So I am a labor and delivery coach, help moms deliver both in home birth, hospital birth, and I'm also OR certified.
Wow, that's amazing. And so are you currently still a doula, or are you moving full-time into real estate?
I am still currently a doula.
Okay.
The beauty of being a doula is I can schedule
Sure.
around things pretty easily in advance.
As long as the baby's not on the way.
Exactly, yeah.
Sure.
And to be fair, my last client was probably 6 weeks ago because I have so much travel this summer.
Sure.
Being active with real estate and also some vacations that I've kind of, my daughter also is having a baby in July, my first granddaughter.
Congratulations.
Thank
Amazing.
you. And she's asked me to come be her doula.
Awesome.
And
That's so special.
After being here this week, I'll be heading down in just like a week and a half to Florida to
Very
be with
cool.
her until she delivers.
Amazing. I love that. That's so cool. Okay, so doula, what brought about like interest in real estate investing? Did somebody you know was doing it, or did you just kind of stumble upon it on the internet?
Well, we're going to have to like time travel back
Sure,
like
sure.
20 years ago.
Sure, let's do
Back in the early 2000s, married to my previous husband, we had a beautiful home in Southern California. We had 4 rental properties.
Oh, wow.
And then the big short of 2008.
Yeah.
We had gotten divorced in '06, and then all of our properties kind of disappeared. I was able to salvage the home that I purchased before we split, which is a miracle story all in its own, that maybe we can do another one of these, and I can tell you more about that, because every time I tell that story, people are blown away.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear that
So,
now.
so during The Big Short, you know, losing everything that you have, literally, and having to start from scratch, I was gun shy.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. I remarried in 2011. Absolutely wonderful man. And we were busy traveling the world, doing things, having fun, raising my daughter that's pregnant now. She was still at home, and, you know, I had 2 younger ones. And so just kind of left real estate alone for about 10 years.
Okay.
When I moved out to Nashville, I had bought a condominium in the Green Hills area for my oldest daughter, who is a chiropractor.
Okay.
She was the leading force that took us to Nashville.
Gotcha.
She said, "Mom, I want to live in Green Hills, but there's nothing for rent, and I can't afford to buy."
Sure.
So I bought a 2-bedroom condo for her to live in, and she just paid the mortgage on that for 5 years. She just last fall bought her own house and moved out. It is now a cash flowing long-term rental.
Yeah, she was basically just building equity for you. You were providing value to her, and in turn, now you get to reap the rewards.
Yes,
for buying
absolutely.
That when you did. That's awesome.
And I had a peek at real estate investing at that time. There was another condo in the same area that I actually thought, I wonder what's going on with that. It's been on the market for a really long time, and I didn't follow that. A month later, because I flew out a lot to help her open her business, right?
Sure.
A month later, I see this guy carrying stuff in and out, and I go talk to him, and he's like, "Hey," or I go, "Did you buy that?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." And he told me the backstory, and it would have been the perfect opportunity for me to jump in that moment, because the man had been put in hospice care.
Oh, wow.
And it was being foreclosed on. So this gentleman telling me all the story of the condo, I'm like, man, my instincts were pretty spot on. I didn't know anything about
the
that.
Distress,
Yeah. Again, that's another whole story in its own, but long story short, I found the buyer for him, and he didn't have to stage it or list it.
Yeah.
And so he gave me a $500 finder's fee.
Sure.
For bringing in the buyer.
Cool.
That
so you were a bird dog before you knew what it was.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing.
And that
awesome.
actually kind of sparked my interest at that time. In 2019, I'm like, it was just sitting there. But I still, was back and forth between California and Nashville at the time. So just kind of let it rest, and did move out in 2020.
Okay.
Then took the doula route and started really getting interested in real estate. Just my mind just kept going back to that
situation
incident in the condo, and how brilliant it's been for my daughter to pay down the mortgage and all the things. And I'm like, I think I'm ready to get back in. I'm ready to dip my pool back into that ocean.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool. And so what brought you to Jamil and the whole astro community?
I came to him through PACE, through the Gator method.
Cool.
Yeah. I started with Gator and went through, so much tremendous amount of training and modules. I'm also safety certified with Mel Palmer through the safety semesters.
Sure,
Learning how to safely lend your money.
Huge.
You don't want to lend it if you're not going to get it back.
Absolutely. Massive value in that course.
Absolutely. Sure. Loan to own, PACE says.
Got it.
So that's how I met Jamil, and that's how I got involved.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, and so now you're on this wholesaling journey. Has there been any specific challenges that you've had to overcome in these 3 months as you've gotten started?
Yeah, a lot of it's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pushing against the edge of my beliefs.
Sure.
Just pushing forward because I'm not real knowledgeable about it yet, right?
Of course,
I still have a lot to learn about underwriting, about vetting a deal, things like that. So in having a conversation with a realtor, I want to feel intelligent and knowledgeable.
Absolutely.
And so, sometimes I kind of get in my own way and feel, I just push through that and make the call.
And I'd encourage you, 3 months in and you're taking the action, right? That imperfect action is way more impactful than just consuming content for a year but never making a phone call, right?
Yes.
Like you have to pick up that phone, you have to fail forward to really get any type of traction in this business. And so I commend you for already doing that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
And that's been really encouraging to hear that fail forward. And I'm like, if I mess up here, you know what? There's 3,000 other realtors I can talk to.
That's it. It's just the mindset. It's the next call, right? What the no that you get right now is just one more closer to the next yes, right? And so like for me personally, it took me 7 or 8 months to close my first deal. Not without trying. We were grinding away. Lots of contracts that fell out for a variety of reasons, or I locked up the deal too high, the buyer backed out, whatever, and it's just like staying persistent. Finally got that one, and the first one is always the hardest.
Yeah.
And it's just this snowball effect down the hill, and so that's awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. Okay, and so if people are watching this right now and they're marketing in like the Nashville area, can they send you a deal? Can you help them sell it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have access to an entire community of buyers. And I can reach out individually to
Awesome.
people that I know are looking specifically for that thing and help line that up. That's one of my superpowers. I'm a really good helper and a connector.
Love
it. Please reach out to my Instagram. It's MyCat LLC. It's M like Michael, IKAT LLC.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Kathie, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, and so thanks for watching, guys. Until the next episode, we'll catch you later. Peace.